Guys, we're back. It's been a little bit. I've been busy. I've been reading what is the book club book, I guess, for myself. Infinite Jest. This is my hardcover first edition of it, which I'm very happy to have. I won it in an auction, but I don't take this one out when I go on the bus or anything. I just take my normal one I got. I don't know where I am because I've been reading a bit on the Kindle, but I think I'm about almost halfway, I'm pretty sure. It is such a massive book, and it's getting difficult. So I'm almost, well, I guess that's halfway, I guess, when you count this much as footnotes. Halfway officially through it. So far, I absolutely love it. It is so incredible. The writing style, how far ahead of his time David Foster Wallace was in writing about his technology and life and, the need for being constantly entertained. It's all so good. And the storytelling and the characters, it's hilarious and sad and moving, and it's so good. There's one quote that I've highlighted here, which I really enjoyed. It was about, I'm not going to give spoilers about the context of it, but it's about destiny, and I'll read it. It says, "What Metro Boston AAs, Alcoholics Anonymous, are trite but correct about is that both Destiny's kisses and its dope slaps illustrate an individual person's basic personal powerlessness over the really meaningful events in his life. I.e., almost nothing important that ever happens to you happens because you engineer it. Destiny has no beeper. Destiny always leans trench-coated out of an alley with some sort of psst that you usually can't even hear because you're in such a rush to or from something important you've tried to engineer." And that blew me away when I read that. I couldn't believe it. So if you're thinking about reading this book, do it. It's so good. And I'll show off a bit of this copy, which I cannot believe I own. It's very cool. As you can see as well, I've moved some stuff around. I bought a new bookshelf. I picked up a vintage IKEA bookshelf, which is very nice and fancy. I really like it. Really makes the room a bit larger in here. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. It was a Friday. It's really nice to be finished with work. Some other books. I've got a little bit of a haul here. It's not really too much of a catch-up video. It's more of just I'm still here. I'm still chugging along, but I'm just in a massive book right now. And that's taking up my time instead of making videos. And I don't want to come in here and, make a half-assed video if it's only I haven't finished a book and I haven't got a real big review to give or anything like that. So this is a bit of a haul of some stuff that I've got. Okay, so the next one I've got is, I cannot pronounce his last name, but I think it is Soren Kierkegaard. I butchered that completely. Either or, A Fragment of Life. I've always wanted to read this. I saw it at the secondhand bookshop that I go to, and I picked it up. It's kind of a philosophical kind of book, from what I've seen. So, got that one. I got some Bukowski, because I really enjoy Bukowski. Love is a Dog from Hell, which is just a collection of poems that he wrote. I really liked Post Office, so I thought I'd get some of his poetry. The next one I got was Allen Ginsberg, Composed on the Tongue. Not too sure what this one is, but I'm a big fan of Allen Ginsberg. Really like his poetry, really like all his interviews. I think he was an incredible writer. So, yeah. And I don't know if I've showed this one before, but I might have, but I really can't remember. The last video I did was like almost more than a month ago. But I got a first edition copy of The Interrupted Journey, which is a 1966 book about the abduction of Betty and I can't remember the other guy's name. Two farmers, basically, aliens, UFOs, but this is an original first edition copy, with the deckled edges and everything. And it's a very, very old. It even calls it a flying saucer, which is very old kind of terminology. So I got that one, and I've been playing not too much because I don't really play a lot of games other than Counter-Strike. The new Lego Batman game with my partner, and it's been very fun. It's a really, really fun game. And so I bought The Killing Joke, which is a comic, the Batman kind of story about the Joker. I've got a few other Batman comics. I've always really enjoyed Batman. But I thought I'd read The Killing Joke because that's supposed to be one of the best ones. What else? I haven't really picked up any other books other than those ones because I've been so involved with Infinite Jest that I just don't want to be buying too many books because then I'll have this massive catch up to do. But there is one book I'm after, and it's Lonesome Dove. I want a hardcover with the dust jacket that's the same as the first edition. It doesn't have to be a first edition, but I like that cover. I think it's really nice. Yeah, that'll be the next pickup, I think. What else? I bought a new camera for myself. I got a Nikon F5. Very big, very heavy film camera, which is what I like. This will come with me when I go traveling next year. I took a film camera when I went to Alaska for the first time, and it was great. I took some incredible photos, and so I wanted to get another one for when I go again next year. Planning probably around June to fly over and do some hiking. I'm going to climb the Half Dome in California, and I don't know, I'm just going to book a car and then drive and see where I end up. Love to go to like Oklahoma, Montana, Dakota, Wyoming, just wherever I feel like I want to go. Real Kerouac adventure for my readers. But apart from that, I've been a bit AWOL in terms of being active on social media with videos and watching people's videos and replying to comments and whatnot. And it honestly has just been because I've been reading Infinite Jest. It's just become all-consuming. I really have just spent so much time reading this and really delving into it and giving it my full attention because I think I said in a previous video, I'd always knew this book would be monumental for me because I started and given up a few times because this time around I was like, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to really focus on making this the best attempt at it and really focus in, give it my full attention and love that this book kind of deserves. And I cannot recommend this enough. It's such a good book. It's so monumental. And I'm not even, I haven't even finished it yet. And I think this might become one of my favorite books. It'll be in the upper echelon of my favorite books. So, yeah, it's daunting. The size is daunting, but it reads so easily. Like, it just flows. Like, I could sit down to read for an hour and you've slammed through 100 pages already because it's just so, I don't know, the rhythm of it, the way that he talks and the characters talk. There is a few moments where I was a bit like, oh, this is just a bit of a slug. And it was only the part where they're explaining the special game they play in the school. And that was just a bit, this is a bit too, whatever. I also printed off an analysis guide. It's like a litcharts.com analysis. I printed off the whole thing and I bound it. And I use that from whenever I'll read like 100 pages and then I'll check the analysis and just read through the analysis up to where I'm up to, just to really focus in on the key things that I had to really take in. Because sometimes you get so lost in the weeds with this in the chapter and you go, well, what was that all about? Like, what was the significance of any of that? And so the analysis really does help to go through and cut through the weeds and go, this is what was important about this, and this is what it was talking about, this is what happened in the chapter. So I would recommend that. If anyone is after that, I can put the internet comment link in the description or in a comment if someone's after it. But if you're thinking about reading it, I would highly suggest you join the boring cult of people who have read this because it's so fun. That's all. You probably won't make another video until I finish it, so it might be another 3 or 4 weeks until I finish it. But yeah, I'm still here. I still exist. I'm still making videos. When I finish Infinite Jest, I actually plan on making quite a big video on it. Maybe just like a full video dedicated to a review on it. Maybe a little bit more production, but yeah, that will be the next video. I think will be an Infinite Jest review, and then I have all these other books that I've just shown that I really want to read, especially Interrupted Journey. I really want to read this. So once Infinite Jest is done, the videos will be back to regular programming of once a week to once a fortnight, which they were when it would take me about a week to finish a book, if not a bit less. So that's when it comes to work. But yeah, this was a bit of a check-in, guys. I had a bit of time, so I thought I'd say hi. Let me know how you've all been. Anything you want to see, anything you want to hear me talk about, any questions of anything, any of the books I got, any of the stuff that I've shown. The shelf, it's really nice. I really like it. It was a couple $100 on Marketplace. They don't make this shelf anymore at IKEA, and it came up. It has a bit of water damage in some bits, but I've given it a second life. I really like it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you guys.